Hi, folks. I am here to explain how to do your magazine launch. So I'm pretty excited for this. I think it's going to be really cool. You're going to get one person, and what you want to do is you want to basically show why they are what we would today call an influencer in the 1950s. So, got a wide variety of people for a lot of different topics: art, sports, literature. I have some TV stars on there. Hopefully, there's something in there that you're going to find really interesting. So, the first thing we're going to do is you want to take a look at this. And here are instructions. So, slowly but surely. So, these are some magazine front covers just to kind of show you, give you some ideas of things to kind of maybe look at or things to incorporate in your magazine when you're creating your front page. And don't worry, I have a template for you. So, you're really just dropping things in. Right here, you can see here's an overview of the assignment. And as we're learning about in class, the 1950s was really an era of conformity in a lot of ways, but there's definitely going to be people who push back against that. You'll see that in music, you'll see that in fashion, you'll see that in writing, art, jazz, all kinds of things. So you're going to get one. Now, it does say it's assigned to you. I may or may not have assigned you a person, just depends on the situation we're in. If you are assigned, you are welcome to trade with someone, or there should be a few left over, so you can always pick one as well. So as you research your person, you want to take on their role and create a little resume for them. Okay. We're going to watch this in class to just get a little preview of what the 50s were like. And let's check out our choices. Oh, actually, I didn't want to do that. There we go. So let's check out our choices. But before we do that, wow, my computer's being really slow today. Sorry, folks. Here's some actual covers from the 1950s. So, just to give you some inspiration, just to kind of obviously, you're not a graphic designer. I don't expect it to look that professional, but just something to think about. Jet Magazine was an African American magazine at the time. Remember, the Black press was thriving because a lot of Black writers were not allowed to get published in mainstream magazines. So, the other ones, we've got TV Guide, we've got Life, we've got Sports Illustrated. Some of these are still around today. So, now that you see that, let's take a look at our people. So you have access to this. We're going to be picking them, or I may have assigned them for you. But again, you can switch, okay, as long as both parties are willing. So you want to create a little resume for your person. I have linked to something that will help you. It might be a little video clip, it might be a background, but I've linked to something that will help you. A resume is a list of their highlights of things that they've done. You put your best things on your resume, right? You put the things you're most proud of. So you want to come up with a resume for this person. How did they change the game? What are they doing that makes them an influencer, right? Ultimately, you've got to convince us here that your person is the person of the decade, that they are the most important game changer and influencer of this whole decade. So I tried to pick some people that you don't know. Some names you'll recognize, but I tried to pick some that you didn't know who really deserve to get a little shout out. So check it out. I mean, like I said, I have a little bit of everything here. I hope you find someone or something you are interested in. And don't be sad if you get a name that you don't know. I mean, sometimes those are, I think, the most important people that we don't always hear about. So those are our people. Now here's your template. On your template, you're just going to kind of like, fix this the way you like it. So this is just kind of a fake magazine. You can go in here, you can change things. You can change this title to life or time or people. I don't know why it's saying that. You can layer by going arrange, order, and then you can bring to front, bring to back. That's how you kind of put images on top of other things. So that's another thing that you can do. So this is where you're going to create your little front page. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be, you're not a graphic designer, I know that. But try to be inspired by some of these images right here. So then on this page is your resume. And this can be bullet points. Okay, maybe put a picture person right here. 10 things. Can be bullet points. You can write it out. And then over here is your little pitch. Why should your person be the person of the decade? So give me a sentence or two. Be ready to tell us because ultimately we're going to vote on these in class. There are prizes, of course. So yeah, there's prizes for whoever has the most convincing argument. We should have a little fun with this. We're going to be listening to some music, watching some TV shows, sharing our people, really thinking about culture in the 1950s. So that's it. Really? You're just taking your person, you're learning about them, you're learning some cool things, you're seeing how they're an influencer, you're creating some kind of a front page here inspired by what you see over here, and then you're just giving a little resume here. That's all. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a way for us to learn about some people that maybe are unsung heroes who deserve a little shout out. So, as always, let me know if you need any help or have any questions, and I look forward to see what you create.